story really starts with Corsa Performance back in 1988. A lot of people don't realize it, but we actually started in the performance marine market. I think when people think about Corsa Performance, the first thing to think about is intoxicating exhaust notes. I mean, we're the go-to for a lot of people when you want to make your car sound amazing, but it's the quality of the products, the American manufacturing that we've been doing now for over 25 years. You know, when you think American performance exhaust, you think Corsa Performance. Sometime a little bit before 2020, it became important to us to provide the best online shopping experience that we could provide for the consumer. But the next step of the journey was really finding the partners to amplify that message out to the marketplace, and our OuterBox.
We started working with Corsa Performance in 2020 when they reached out to us as they were ready to accelerate their marketing campaign beyond areas they've already dominated like social.
We were looking for the right partner to match with us where we were at that point in our journey, to work with us knowing, hey, we've got certain budget restrictions and certain desires, but willing to listen to what we wanted to do.
Corsa Performance had done a really good job of building up their brand presence on social to the point where they came to OuterBox. They had really good brand awareness, and a lot of the traffic was coming from branded search terms, and a lot of their revenue was coming from brand.
For us, we had been this brand that was known by a small segment of consumers, but had a great reputation. And everybody that we interacted with loved our products. Just not enough people knew how great our products were.
In the automotive e-commerce sector, it can be really hard to stand out, really hard to differentiate yourself. In coming to OuterBox, our focus was driving traffic to the site who had not previously heard of Corsa. Right? So catering to long-tail search intent-based keywords that are going to have a high conversion rate.
So the first thing was finding somebody that would be a great fit, that would be trustworthy, that you felt like not only could they talk the business, but they could show you the results.
Connecting people through marketing is at the core of who we are. We've done a really good job with that with Corsa in exposing people to a brand that is a solid player in the space.
We were showing up on page 3, 4, and 5 for products that were the favorite products in the market. And we knew that all we had to do was get in front of more people and serve up our information to them in a better spot on page 1. And I'll be honest, when you're working with OuterBox, they tell you it's going to take a while. It's not going to come overnight.
One of my favorite things about working with Corsa, let alone any client, is the people we get to work with on a day-to-day. The team at Corsa just understands what it takes to be successful in a hyper-competitive market like automotive e-commerce.
I think when it comes down to it, the thing that I value most is the relationships, the trust. There's very much a willingness to listen and respond.
They give us 4, 5, 6 month notice of the new product rollouts that are coming down. So from an SEO perspective, we can start those builds early. So when those products do go live and they do go to market, we've already set them up for success.
I view the team as an extension of my own marketing team. They allow me the ability to tell them what is strategically important to us. They push us when they see opportunities, but at the end of the day, they're 100% focused on what we want to do to make our business work and doing that to the best of their abilities. And that's what's really allowed us to grow over the years.
Corsa does a great job of challenging our team to innovate. The search landscape has changed drastically over the years, and we have to stay ahead of that curve in order to ensure Corsa's continued success.
As a marketing guy, you're looking for people that drive the business. There's a lot of people that talk the talk. There's not as many that walk the walk. And when you're looking to move your business forward, you need people that can deliver the results. And my favorite part about working with OuterBox is they deliver the results.